does your club need a facelift? Do you find yourself wondering and spending lots of energy on what's wrong with your club and not enough time and energy making it exciting and energized? Well, let's start. My name is Hayat. I'm a member of the Bellefonte Lions Club, Wilmington, Delaware. I joined the Lions Club because I love to serve and want to be around people who enjoy doing the same thing. The only thing that I knew about the Lions Club is that my father used to belong one in Ethiopia. So when I joined, I was the first Muslim, and it was about 5 of us who started the Bellefonte Club. And so I got to people from my community to join in the service and got pictures out on Facebook doing the things we love. So in the coming weeks, I started noticing Facebook posts that was negative, reflecting negative things about my faith, about Muslim people. I was disappointed, but that did not stop me from wanting to be part of this club. You see, I believe in educating. I think there's such a thing called service and unity, and I truly, truly believe that's the case. So what I did was, in partnership with another Lions Club, they were doing a Christmas tree shop, selling Christmas trees. So I joined them. So I spent a couple of weeks selling Christmas trees for them. And I did that because this club does a lot of things with the community, with the money they gain from the fundraising. So that broke down barriers, and they get to see me as a person, not as someone who loves just as a lion. So by doing service with other people is how we can make a difference, how we make an impact. The international president, Alexander Douglas Jones, he says service from the heart. When you do activities and serve in the community and you do what you love and people get to see that, that makes a difference. You can change a whole community by the actions. So by being part of the Bellefonte, I brought in more Muslim to be part of the club and actually created a branch club called the Super Club, which stands for service, unity, resource, and being together. So, and it's made up of mainly immigrant Muslims. And I created that not only because it's important that we created resources for the group that they needed, but also to show them, to do service with the Bellefonte Lions and to expand our service. What I found is people get comfortable in their own community. They don't branch out. So this was an opportunity for me. Now more and more Muslims are joining the club, and the activities that we do reflects the community that we represent. Like with the Super Club, we had Peace Week. We did Peace with Food. So we had food from all over the world. Not all over the world, but the food that our club has. So Sierra Leone, Gambia, Ghana, Kenya, Ethiopia. So we had all this food. We did it as a fundraiser. We invited people, to share and partake, not only in the culture, but we had a decoration of the clothing, the bowls that each culture uses, Yemeni, right? Different things. So we raised about $240 to give to Afghani refugee. But I think the most important one is to show others what different culture is, and other people get to see that. Again, creating peace with food, peace with service. So things like that, when we do, really makes a difference in our community. The other things, the Bellefonte Lions do well is partnership. So we look at who our members are and what people do in our community. One of our oldest members has, his name is Big T, that's a nickname. He is a Black visionary designer. He has a barbershop. He has Code Drive. He's been doing it for 14 years. He has a sneaker drive. I think he's been doing that for that amount of time. He also has a chess club that he lives in youth and doing service in his community. So the past 5 years, not only have we been helping him out collecting coats and jackets, but we staff the whole event. It's a Christmas Eve from 8 o'clock all the way to, it's the Lions who ran it all day long, helping people try on jackets and get the jackets that they want. And that being out there in the community, wearing our yellow vests, it makes a difference. Another service that we like to do is Bellevue Community Center, and the place that we do our meeting. So they have fresh food giveaway for the past last 7 years. This was run and created by an intern. Now, guess what? It's the Lions who staff the whole event. We are the ones who pick up the food, bring it, make sure there are enough volunteers that day, and distributing the food. And if it's not all done, making sure that the food gets where it needs to go. So we do that, and we're out in the community. People get to see what we do, and it matters to them. It makes an impact. Looking like the community that you belong to makes an impact. We listen to people. And another thing that the community service does is they have a farmers market, and we from April to in the middle of probably November. So we are there once a month, hosting a table, talking to people of what programs we run. We even had our branch club, Domestic Violence and Super Club, do a fundraising there. So we had Domestic Violence selling Rita's cards, so we were able to make $200 fundraising for their project. And we had the Super Club. They did a water well in India, and we just selling water, we were able to raise enough $500 for one well. So that makes a difference, right? We are out there, we're serving, we're fundraising, people see us, and we actually last year, we got 2 new members because they've been seeing us and what we do, sign up in our farmers market. So, and the other things that we do, our club do well, aside of making our meeting exciting, and in the middle of our meeting, doing a dance as a break, right? A little 2 minutes. And having speakers that people connect to is making sure we listen to our members. Like the youth, right? Our Leos are a very important part of our club. It's part of important focus of ours. So the Leos, they wanted to do cooking for the less fortunate. So we have a shelter right near us, about 6 minutes. So for 6 weeks last summer, we cooked meals with our community members and was able to serve people for 6 weeks in a row. And that was something that the youth enjoyed, the adults enjoyed. So it was a great service, and we're out there in the community doing that great stuff. Now for Super Club Youth, so we were able to meet months after months, and they wanted to do a care package for the kids in a hospital, right? So we decided like what to do, we're meeting, like what should we include? What should we do? What kind of bag? So we created a canvas bag, and we colored it, and we put stuff, what needs to be done. And we're able actually to put it all together in an event that's called the Good-a-thon by our president, Scott Michaels, which you'll get to hear more about that. So it's all about service, right? It's a contagious action, doing service and counting how many service can you do within 6 weeks. Anyway, so we put it together, and we delivered it at the MLK Day to the Children's Hospital near us. So those kind of activities was created by the youth, and we helped support it and facilitated these events because we care, we're out there in the community, we're serving. So it's all about being excited what you do. It's not about big projects. So don't think like that. The small things makes a difference. So look around you. Every member has something to contribute. So if you don't like what's going on, you feel like getting slow, it's okay. How about start today and say, what do I envision? And bring your members right along with you. Build that vision. And in the other ways, we create branch clubs to address different needs in the community. That's one way to do it too. But believe me, every member can contribute in a small way, and being connected and doing things is so important. Like our clubs, from 5 we're up to 130 something and counting. And we face our own challenges. Our new members are really super engaged, but our old ones who joined us at the beginning, not as much. So it's up to us, right? So I have this exciting idea that we were working on, which is to have a sponsor party. So not all of us know everyone. So we can create a sponsor party where we get to know who everyone is and get to find out what interests are. Because it's important to retain members. It's important to get them connected to their passion. So please do that. And that is for us. That's what keeps me engaged. Like this year, we did 5 events for book bag, right? It's all people in the community were giving it. And we're like, all right, it's a library, Lions, let's go to the library. It's in a community school, all right, Lions, let's go. And it ended up that we were the one who were hosting it, not hosting, we were the one who were staffing and doing the event. So we make a difference. Another fun things that we do is the cleanup. Right, one time last year, 2 years ago, we were called to do a cleanup by by a councilwoman. So we get there, it was not organized, right, and they're all waiting for the councilman to show up and vote up. So we looked around, we're like, all right, where's the trash bag? All right, where's the glove? Let's go out and start cleaning, because we are about action, right? Not waiting around to wait for somebody to tell us. So we went to, not the street, they told us to clean up because there was not much trash. So we went to the other block and said, we started cleaning up. And we got our photo up with ourselves. So again, so just doing, so small things it looks like, but people take notice. Being out there in your yellow vest or something that you enjoy doing. If you're out there in the community, people will take notice, and your service matters. It does make a difference. You break down barriers of what people have. Obstacle exists, whether it's racial, whether it's geographical, whatever things that people have in our community, we all have challenges. But it's not discounting the challenges, but just providing programs to address those challenges and working through it and having activities that matters to people. So, are you excited yet? So I want you just to look around you. Now, we were in a global, the pandemic did us a favor in a way of opening the whole up. If you don't like what's going on around you, if you're not inspired, look around you. Go to Facebook, go into My Lion, find out what activities going around. Please call us, Gulf on Lions, Super Club. We'd love to partner. We love to be inspired with each other to see what's going on. So all about partnership, being connected, service unity, let's be united. And, just have fun. Service is supposed to be fun. So let's have fun. Every day is a fun. And I want to show you different videos and things that services we did throughout the year. I hope you enjoy. I enjoy having the opportunity to come talk to you today. Thank you so much, Brett, for having me. I really, really hope to connect with you. Please contact me, Bellefonte Lions Club Facebook. Hope to see you in whatever form. Take care.